Longitudinal research is a type of study that collects data from the same subjects over an extended period of time to observe changes and developments. Unlike cross-sectional research, which captures data at a single point in time, longitudinal research tracks participants over months, years, or even decades. This research design is often used to study the effects of variables over time, making it particularly valuable for exploring trends, causal relationships, and developmental changes. Longitudinal studies are common in fields such as medicine, psychology, education, and social sciences, where researchers are interested in understanding how certain factors influence outcomes over an extended period. The primary purpose of longitudinal research is to observe how variables or subjects change over time and to identify long-term patterns or trends. It is particularly useful for studying developmental, behavioral, or health-related changes that unfold gradually. For instance, in medical research, a longitudinal study might track the progression of a disease over several years, assessing how various treatments impact the condition over time. Similarly, in psychology, longitudinal research might examine how children's cognitive abilities evolve as they age, or how early life experiences influence mental health outcomes later in life. By following the same subjects over time, researchers can uncover temporal patterns and causal links that are not possible to observe in cross-sectional studies. Longitudinal research is characterized by its focus on tracking the same group of individuals or subjects over a long duration. Data collection typically occurs at multiple intervals, such as yearly surveys, tests, or medical assessments, which allows researchers to compare changes within individuals across different time points. This repeated observation is crucial in examining the effects of exposure to certain variables over time, such as the impact of environmental factors on health or the long-term effects of educational interventions. Longitudinal studies can be prospective, where data is collected from the present and tracked into the future, or retrospective, where past data is analyzed to identify trends or causal factors in a subject's history. Longitudinal research is vital for understanding long-term trends and causal relationships, which are often missed in shorter-term studies. By tracking changes over time, it allows researchers to identify cause and effect relationships between variables. For example, in public health, longitudinal studies help determine the long-term impact of lifestyle factors, such as diet and exercise, on diseases like heart disease or diabetes. In education, it might be used to assess how early childhood education programs influence academic performance later in life. The ability to observe developmental changes over time makes longitudinal research invaluable in fields where understanding long-term outcomes is crucial for policy development and intervention strategies. While longitudinal research offers significant advantages, it also presents challenges. One of the primary difficulties is the long duration required to complete the study, which can result in participant attrition or loss of subjects over time. This attrition can skew results if the individuals who drop out differ significantly from those who remain in the study. Additionally, longitudinal research can be expensive and resource-intensive, as it requires continuous data collection over an extended period. The complexity of managing and analyzing large datasets collected over time can also pose challenges. Furthermore, external factors, such as changes in social, economic, or environmental conditions during the study period, can introduce confounding variables, making it difficult to isolate the effects of the primary variables of interest. In conclusion, longitudinal research is a powerful tool for examining changes over time and understanding the long-term effects of various factors on individuals or groups. By tracking the same participants over an extended period, It provides insights into developmental, behavioral, and health-related changes that cannot be captured by short-term studies. Although it presents challenges such as participant attrition and high costs, its ability to establish causal relationships and identify long-term trends makes it an essential methodology in many fields of research.